Hello, my name is Mar DiCarlo, and welcome to my channel, the Transformation Station. This is where you can transform inside and out. I am the founder of the International Parenting and Health Institute Association of Professional Sleep Consultants. I have been successfully coaching individuals and groups for over 25 years. And for the last 15 years, I have been working with professionals, training and mentoring them to start and expand their coaching businesses, specifically in the areas of parenting and health. And today I want to share with you my evening skincare routine. I am 49 years old. I'm going to be 50 in just a few months in October, and I'm recording this at the end of June. And one of the comments I get all the time is, "You have great skin. What do you do to have such great skin?" Now, I do have naturally oily skin, so that might have a little to do with it, but it's a little to do with it. So let's talk about my skincare routine. Now, before I get into the products that I use and the routine that I do, I also do want to mention that sleep, nutrition, and exercise are very important. Your body needs to move for things to flow and things to process and to eliminate toxins. You need to sleep in order to do that as well. And eating foods that are nutrient dense is also going to support you. I will make another video about those, but today I'm going to share the products that I use and what I do because these have given me great results. The first thing that I do is I just use a makeup remover. I actually use flushable wipes. I don't buy the makeup removers. They tend to be more costly, and I feel like any kind of flushable wipe will do the same thing. So I will just remove first with the wipe. And wipes can range anywhere from $3.99 to $7.99. Usually the ones that are exclusively for makeup, they will price them a lot higher. Depending on the amount of makeup I use, I didn't really use too much, but today I felt like, because of my eyeshadow and eyeliner, using just a couple of them, but usually you can do it with one flushable wipe. Next thing that I do is I love these natural facial cleansing pads from Trader Joe's with tea tree oil. If you buy them specifically from Trader Joe's, they're cheaper. If you purchase them online from Amazon, for example, they do cost more. So I recommend going to Trader Joe's if you have a Trader Joe's near you. Otherwise, you can check my skincare link and you can order this from Amazon. Okay. But they are, let's get this up to the camera here. It's not really coming in. It's a little blurry. Natural facial cleansing pads with tea tree oil. So then what I'll do is I'll just take one pad. Be careful not to get it in your eye because it is pretty strong. And then I will just take that and I'll just barely wipe it around my face. I'll just go over the eyelid, but I'm very careful not to get it too close to the eye. And I'll just kind of go around a few times, making sure I got every area. Feels really good. And then once I do that, I set that aside. So now I have my makeup off. Next thing that I do is I use what's called the Facial Flex. If you're not familiar with Facial Flex, I have had Facial Flex now for maybe 7 years. I've never had to replace my Facial Flex. The only thing that I do replace are the bands. The bands range anywhere from $10 to $12, and you can replace them every 3 months. I actually use dental rubber bands, which is also going to be a product on my skincare link that I have, and they're much cheaper. I shouldn't be saying that. Facial Flex wants you to buy their bands, but I actually use dental bands for my Facial Flex. The Facial Flex is going to cost $69.99 if you buy it directly from their website. However, as I mentioned, it lasts many years. It is a great investment. So, what the facial flex does is that it focuses on the muscles all around this area, down underneath, right, going toward your neck, all around the chin and jaw. And what you do is you place it in your mouth like this. You squeeze in and out. It is recommended to do it for about 2 minutes. And there's different size bands. The bands range in thickness. So you would start out, let's say, from a 6 ounce, then you'd go to an 8 ounce band, and so on, as your muscles get stronger. You want to take precaution because, like with any exercise you do, even for your body, you can overdo it. So you do not want to overdo it with the facial flex. When you start, you want to do it enough so that you're feeling your muscles work, but not to the point where you're excessively doing it. So you do have to take precaution. The good news is that facial flex does have an instruction manual. The instruction manual you can download directly from their website at facialflex.com. So I will do this. And just to save our time together, I'll do this after, but that's usually what I'll do for 2 minutes. From there, what I do is I then will use this Luminous Hydrating Facial Moisturizer, okay, by Keys. So it's Keys Luminous Hydrating Facial Moisturizer. I love it because it's light. It doesn't clog my pores. And my skin is incredible with this. It is $30.50 on Amazon. If you buy it from a local store, I do notice that they charge a little bit less. Like my local grocery store charges $26.99 for it. So you can get it for a little bit less, but it is worth it. This lasts me for at least 3 months. Then what I'll do is I'll take that, I'll rub it on my face. Okay, get it all over. It's very lightweight. You do not feel clogged with your pores, and it's just wonderful. Some of the ingredients on here. So it's purified water, avocado fruit oil, shea butter, carrot seed oil, black seed oil, agave gel, blood orange, and clary sage. Really great. 2 more steps. Castor oil. Castor oil is, I find that this also does not clog my pores. At first, I thought it would, just because it feels thick, but you need just a tiny little bit. You do not need that much at all. So just a tiny little bit, like barely a tiny little drop. And this lasts a long time. You can get castor oil anywhere from like $9.99 up to $16.99, depending on the size. And so what I do is I just rub it all over my face. It keeps my face plump, moist. It absorbs so well in the skin. I just get it all around. And then after I do that, just kind of then get both. So now you feel a little bit of oil, right? It's a little bit sticky, which is fine. And then from there, my last part of my routine is I use kinesiology tape to tape around the areas of my face that I know that while I'm sleeping may crease. Now, I have seen things like Tape Talks. I am sure they work really well. They've gotten rave reviews, and there's other companies that sell similar products, and they're specifically designed to, basically face tape, okay? However, they cost a lot more than this $10.99 product, which lasts me about 3 months. And so all I do, it just takes a little bit more time but it's worth it because this works so well. So all I do is I just cut the shapes that I want. So right now, I cut this for my forehead to get those 11 lines. And because the way that I cut it's long, I cut 2 little slices from that to go under my eye. So I have 2 that are going to go right underneath my eye, which I'll show you in a moment. And then I will get one that goes right here where the 11 lines are. From there, I cut out one that is going to go where my marionette lines are, because I am a side sleeper. And so in order to avoid a strong crease, I will get these around my marionette lines. So now let's put these on. And what's great is that it's strong, but it's not overly strong. It sustains the area from creasing. It holds very well with the castor oil. Okay, so you see that there? It's going to put it right in between. And it just works so well. I actually have tried other face tapes that don't hold as well. So then I just kind of get this along this marionette line here. I get this one here. This side, I tend to sleep a little bit more, so I kind of do it independently. As you can see here, I did one whole one. This one, I just broke it up into two. And it will go right there. And then lastly, I'll just get it right underneath my eye. Right here, you can see, and there you have it. So that is my nightly routine. It works wonders. Try it. Everybody's going to be a little different. For some of you, you might feel like the castor oil might be too thick. The majority of people that have used castor oil also feel the same way that I do. But again, everybody's unique. You want to customize. So if there is another similar oil that works better for you, you can try it. But castor oil, so many benefits. And let me know how it works for you. Share what works for you below or what doesn't work for you. I'd love to hear your experiences. For more tips to transform yourself inside and out, subscribe to my channel. I also launched a community on school.com. It is called a Transformation Station. Right now, if you join, it is free. I'm offering my membership free for a limited time. So join my Transformation Station, where I'm going to have exclusive tips, content, and lives where we get to interact with one another. I look forward to supporting you, and thank you for being here and for being part of my community. I look forward to continuing to support you.